Hi, my name is Courtney, and today I'm going to be talking about a topic that is very important to me. It's childhood cancer. Childhood cancer is a huge burden on not only the child who is suffering from the cancer, but also the family, the teachers, all the students, the friends, family. It's a huge issue, not only in the United States, but in the whole world. And not much has been done. Little to nothing has been done to try and fund more research. So in the world, around 175,000 people are diagnosed with cancer, and it's the #1 disease killer in the United States. So out of all the diseases, children die from cancer the most. They have the highest numbers. And right now, the treatments that are being done to cure cancer in children, they're very, very harsh. They're very harmful to the children. It's just like toxins being put into your body. It's awful for you, but it kills the cancer. If you don't do it, you die. But when you do it, you have lifelong effects that stay with you. The treatments that are being given to our children today, they oftentimes will they will cause other cancers, and they'll there's so many other effects that children live with, like heart and lung diseases, loss of limbs, depression, post-traumatic stress syndrome, because they were in the hospital for so long. They're so young, they were developing. It's really harmful on a young child who's developing. And out of all the cancers, childhood cancer has the least amount of funding. The National Cancer Institute only gives about 4% of all of their funds to the childhood cancer research. So that is obviously a huge problem in the United States. And even only 4% of U.S. federal spending or funding for cancer research is dedicated to childhood cancer research. So this is all adult cancer research, and 4% right there, that small little section, is for childhood cancer, which is not acceptable, because children are dying every year from cancers, and it's having a huge burden on the family. The families have to pay for these treatments that are just hurting the children. And even with the treatments today, as you can see, a bunch of 34% die within the next 30 years. So if a child is diagnosed with cancer at the age of 6, 34% of them will die because of other complications. 25% of them survive at least 30 years, but they are still suffering from health conditions that have a huge impact on their lives. And 14% of them die in 6 to 30 years. So I think that not a lot of people are aware of the little amount of help that our federal government and the NCI, the National Cancer Institute, has been given towards childhood cancer. I know it's when people hear about children having cancer, it's they feel really bad. They wish they weren't sick and stuff, but no one really understands how hard it is for the parents, because the parents with the children know that nothing's being done to save their child. They've had the same medications for the last 20 years. A child being treated with cancer today is given the same medicine a child with cancer 20 years ago has been given. There has been no progress, and it's really frustrating on the parents, but no one else knows about it. So I think the biggest thing is for everyone to just be aware of it. Everyone knows breast cancer's color is pink, because so much awareness has been done, because adults get breast cancer. So the adults are capable of speaking up for breast cancer. They're the ones who are making all these organizations, but the kids really have no voice. They don't really know what's going on with them. They know they're sick and stuff, but they really can't just like go like write letters to Congress and stuff. It's up to the parents, but the parents are already so like stressed out with like worrying about if their child's going to survive. They really don't have a voice. These children don't have a voice. So most people probably don't even know that childhood cancer's color is like gold. Everyone knows that breast cancer's color is pink, but it's just like something that's like hasn't been like expressed in our public. And we as a whole need to like just be more aware. We need to like through documentaries, like news, everyone just needs to like kind of just be aware. And on a personal note, when I was in 4th grade, I lost my cousin who was like my childhood best friend to neuroblastoma stage 4 cancer. And at the time, I didn't really like know like what happened. I knew she had cancer and that she died. She wasn't there anymore. But like now that I'm like growing older and stuff, I kind of like realize like nothing. The government's like not doing anything to like help these kids. They like have been giving the same bad like chemotherapy. Chemotherapy is like really strong on the child. We need to like come up with like better solutions instead of just like making these children suffer and hope that they like it works for them. We need like firm like answers, because like no child should have to like deal with this at such a young age when they're like supposed to be growing up, and no child should have to like worry about like surviving. Every child should be able to like just like live as a kid and just like have fun. And thank you for listening.